Welcome to 74 Delmore. It's a beautiful, beautiful block, as you can see. And even though it's a rainy day, it's quite lovely in the Delmore neighborhood of Westerly. So come for a tour with me and preview this beautiful brick ranch that you could call home very shortly. So here we go, up a couple of stairs. You'll see the garden, how lovely it is in the front, and nicely maintained the lawn is. And you could see a little bit of the pavers that were custom done to go down to the driveway to the garage. So let's go on up. You'll notice that there's a separate side entrance with a staircase coming in, but we're going to come up the main entrance to the front porch where you could sit out very nicely and enjoy a sunny day when it happens on the front porch with a cup of coffee or just relax. So let's go on in and see this beautiful home. Okay, so here we are entering 74 Delmore. You have a wonderful entry for you when you first come in. You have ceramic tile floor, so easy to keep clean when you come in with those wet feet or snowy feet or muddy feet. But you also have a coat closet, so you can get rid of boots and jackets and all those good things that you need to get rid of before you enter the main house. So straight ahead, you'll see the kitchen, but we're gonna go to our right and get an overview of the very large living room that has the big bow window, just perfect for all your holiday decorations. And you also will notice that you have cast iron recessed radiation, which is wonderful. Now we're gonna step through a little bit so you can take a better peek at everything. And you'll see what the nice size is. You take a good look. And you'll notice that the room L-shapes into another good size formal dining room. The dining room could seat quite a few people and will make life a lot easier for you when you're doing any of your holiday gatherings, so that you can extend the table as far into your living room if you choose to. Again, another cast iron recessed radiator, lovely bright windows, and I'm going to give you another little look from a different angle right here in the corner of the dining room, so you could get the full overview of how it all looks. Now, I'm going to step into the kitchen from the dining room. Now, you'll notice that the ceramic floor was brought straight through into the kitchen, and then, of course, down into the hallway for ease of maintenance and a good, nice look. You're also going to see that there is a nice amount of cabinet space, solid wood cabinet doors, a beautiful garden window that you can do an awful lot with. And you can see the rest of the kitchen, plenty of cabinets, both top and bottom. You have your microwave on the top, your stovetop range. You have a separate oven for that extra cooking. And you'll also notice that you could fit a relatively, really good size refrigerator for all those extra leftovers that you'll have after your cooking. Now I'm going to take us back over here to the kitchen for another little bit of a closer look, but then I'm going to kind of scoop around so that you could see how bright the light's coming in from the front door, which is the other access to the kitchen. And this will bring you over to the corner where you could fit a table for at least 4 to 6 people, depending upon the table that you have currently. But it'll give you a nice space to be able to do what you have to do when it comes to dining in your kitchen rather than in the formal. Now, I also want to point out, if we take a look up at the ceiling, that you do have separate central air conditioning from the regular heating system, which is really always one of the better ways as I have been told, to have your air conditioning be fully separate from the heating system. Now we're going to kind of walk through down the hallway, take a good view. If you look up, you're going to see that you have the return for the air conditioning. You also have a whole house fan, which is wonderful. And then right behind the light, you'll see pull down stairs to the entire house. The whole size of the house is a storage attic. So you can get rid of all the extra things that you don't need on a daily basis up into the attic. Now we're going to come around and take a look at the full bath. You have tile work on the walls and floor that appear to be what they consider a mud job, where these tiles were put in right on top of cement, so they're sturdy, neat, clean, not a crack in them, and it's a good size with its own closet, so that you have your own linen closet that you can put away extra rolls of toilet paper, paper towels, or any other commodity, including regular towels, so you don't have to run out into the hallway shouting, "Does anybody have a towel?" And this brings you back to where the bathtub is, adjacent to the toilet bowl. And you'll notice also that if you look down, that there is a roll of toilet paper, which is always good to know, and there also is cast iron baseboard heat, which is the kind that holds the heat longer than any other, which is also a great feature. So I'm going to continue to swirl around so you get another better look at things that are going on in this bathroom. But we're also going to step back out into the hall, and we're going to take a look at another hall closet so that you can get another preview of how much more space you have. And that closet actually abuts the closet that is in that bathroom. Now we'll come in here, and this is a beautiful size room. And what's super great about it is that when the builder built this, they did what they considered the super way of putting in the heat and the windows. So you have a cast iron recessed radiator underneath each window, and then you have what's called or considered corner windows. What's great about that is that you have the ability to get fresh air, cross ventilation, extra light, but it also did not take away from your wall space. So you do have extra wall space so that you can fit a good amount of furniture. And I'm going to walk over toward the windows and give you the view of the balance of the room so that you can see how it lays out with the double door closet. Again, you see the vent in the ceiling. You have a beautiful ceiling fan running very nicely, and another full wall for any which way you'd like to lay out your furniture. So, king-size bed, nightstands, armoire, man's chest, triple dresser should pretty much fit in this room without a problem. In addition, you have hardwood floors going throughout the house. And if you take a look, none of the doors have been painted, so they are all natural. Of course, you can do with them as you please, but at least you have a fresh start. Now we'll go into bedroom number 2, which again has the corner windows, the 2 recessed cast iron radiators, and again, from this corner, you'll see that we have lots of wall space because of the positioning of the windows, another double door closet, and you have the ability to have more wall space so that you can fit tons of furniture in here and still have room to walk around. From this bedroom, as in the master bedroom, you're able to get a beautiful overview of the yard, which also happens to be fenced in. Now we're going to go over to bedroom number 3. Now bedroom number 3 has one window. The window faces the side of the house, but it's a larger window. And again, we have the recessed cast iron radiator, and that gives off plenty of heat, and it's also very cost saving, energy saving, because the cast iron holds the heat. This room is a little bit smaller, yet if you've looked at any other ranches, typically the third bedroom is teeny tiny. This one is not. And when you look this listing up and multiple listing, it will give you all of the room sizes so that you'll have a pleasant understanding of what could actually fit in the room. So we're going to step away and continue our journey. Now we're coming back down the hall, past the bathroom, through the kitchen, a little peek into the dining room, which extends into the living room, coming back around the corner, and we're going to walk through the kitchen, and we're going to take a good look at the entry hall, which has that entry coat closet to get rid of boots and jackets. And then we're going to turn a little bit to the side, and you'll see that there's an extra side entrance. If you remember, I shared with you when we were first coming up the stairs that there was another set of staircase to a side door. So this is another way of coming into the house without having to pass the living room and get closer to the kitchen if you have packages. So now we're going to take a step down from that door, and we're going to go down into the basement. Now the basement is the whole size of the house and has a lot of nice features, inclusive of a little bit oversized garage. Now when we come down the stairs, you're going to see that there is a door on the right. You see the doorknob in the photo. This is another access room, which could act as another mudroom if you chose to. And I'm just going to bring you this way so you can see that you do have the ability to go out from that spot right to the driveway, if you take a peek, and you can see how pretty the pavers are. Now on a sunny day, of course, it always looks a lot better, but it's a little rainy today and overcast, but I did want you to get a good view of what your extra wide driveway looked like, along with the extra wide garage door. And there is your light that will go on when the garage door opens up, so you're walking in safety. So now we're going to step backwards, and I'm going to swing back around, and here we are back in that, what I call a mudroom. And we're going to turn right around and take a look at what we're facing. Now remember, I shared with you that this basement is just about the whole size of the house, minus the garage. So we're going to step on through, and I'm going to take you into the garage. And you'll also notice that you have a separate thermostat for each floor, which is a real saving grace for energy. So here is your garage door. It's fairly young, and you do have a garage door opener, and you'll see that it's even large enough to have some shelves. And believe it or not, you could still get your car in here and open the doors so you can get out without having to climb out of the moonroof of your car. That's just a little joke. So here we go. We're going to step back out of the garage right now, and you're going to see that there is a large storage closet under the stairs. And again, cast iron recessed radiator down here to expose the basement to some nice heat, and a great opportunity for that extra storage. Just look at the depth. Plenty of storage. Now we're going to come around, and you'll see a louver door. And this louver door allows me to open it up and show you the new hot water heater and your heating system, which is fueled by gas, which is very well maintained and under warranty or guarantees of any issues, which is a great opportunity. And now we're going to take a walk over to your 3/4 bathroom, which is in great shape. I love the mermaid. Plenty of room. If you're working out in the backyard or you're running and you sweat it up and you don't want to go through the main house when you come back, it's a great opportunity to be able to come down here, throw your clothes in the laundry, and take a shower. So now we're going to continue beyond. This is the second door that leads you to the balance of the heating system. So you have dual access. And then we step over here to what I was just talking about, your laundry room, which also has a slop sink. A lot of laundry rooms don't offer that. Plus it has a window, so you have some natural light in here. Now, it kind of opens itself up, and you have what used to be called a summer kitchen. A nice spot if you're out in the yard and you want to come in and get some water to make a thing of lemonade, which works real well. Again, the recessed radiator at the back of the room. And then we have our private playroom or whatever room you'd like to use this for, which also has a sliding door so that it doesn't take away from access to the room by having a door swing wide open. This pocket door is a big bonus so that it doesn't take away from your living space. Now here's another beautiful room. You have the 2 windows in here, 2 big recessed radiators, and I'm going to take a walk back to the corner so that you can kind of see the room from another angle. And this angle, when I turn around, will show you 2 large double door closets for storage, for switching out winter and summer clothes, whichever way that works for you. So all in all, you've got a great size home. It looks so deceiving from outside, but once you get in, you'll see how big this home is and how comfortable it can be for you, your significant other, your family, your friends. And now we're going to take another access door that will lead us right up into the backyard. Now, do note that there is a drain at the bottom of the stairs, the way it's supposed to be. And we're going to take ourselves a little bit of a walk right up the staircase and into a beautiful backyard, which is flat and welcoming. And really what this is, from my opinion, is just a blank palette. You could do anything you want with this. If you also, something else I'm going to do, I'm going to take you for a little walk over here. And at one time, if you still like to hang your clothes outside, this is all set up for a pole that opens up, and you could hang out all of your laundry for airing. So if you like to air out your blankets and comforters, that would be a good spot to start. So I'm going to give you an overview of the house from the far corner of the rear yard, and that'll give you a different look, an alternate view. And I am going to walk up close to the brick because I would like to show you how nicely the brick has been maintained. You also have a young roof, you have younger windows, and you also have beautiful brickwork that has been maintained very nicely. So it's in really good shape, and the home has been meticulously maintained over the years. So I just thought I would show that to you. I know it's difficult to be able to conceive what the property really looks like, but I thought I would give you the most in-depth look that I possibly could. If you see the side that you're looking at now with the fenced in side yard, that has the gate that would lead to the front of the house. But right now, what I'm going to do is to bring us right back downstairs and give you a quick review, and then we'll say goodbye. And if you have any other questions or issues or concerns, you could always reach out to us at any time or to the realtor with whom you are working. So on that note, we're going to say goodbye and have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.